Their MRR has 10x in the last 30 days.
50 million ARR is what I've heard. Is it more?
I think it's more.
Okay, that was like a month ago. I saw an article that
Yeah,
they
I think it may have even 10x from there. It's going
wow.
parabolic, but it is a house of cards. The whole point of that though is like I can yell and scream from the rooftops how bad Base44 sucks and how many times they've screwed me over, but I can't find an off ramp that doesn't include a dev team, right? That last 10%, that last 20% is still going back into traditional coding, which is a problem for the vibe coding space.
Yep. I mean, that's a good example of if you already have a business that's cash flowing, a service business, but if you're looking for an easy way to leverage your skill to scale it
10x pivot
faster,
right there. Grant Cardone
that's
style 10x pivot.
that's it, you know?
Yep. I keep posting about that too. People message me and they're like, yeah, I can do that. I'm like, okay, where's your website? Where's your brand? Like, who are you? They don't exist. Like,
Yep.
even where's your Upwork profile? So I have some semblance of, I don't want to call it security, but confidence in your skills.
Yep.
And nobody's building it yet. Or somebody's building it and they're not bringing it into market in a way that I can see it, because I would be a buyer of that service yesterday.
Something we just started doing is we've started using Lovable to design landing pages, like fairly simple stuff, but like uh it's pretty good though. Like to your point about like the graphics not being totally there, like that is true. Like it's not totally there yet. It helps if you can have a designer, get some eyes on it. But we've been using Lovable to build out some landing pages, and then there's a developer that we hired to basically build it out in WordPress for us. And she's done it before for one of our other clients, and she does really good work. Um, it is really interesting what you can do with that stuff right now.
No, it is. I still look at like the results.io website, which is built entirely on Base44, and it has some major issues with analytics code,
Wait,
URL
is that
slug.
hosted on here too?
What's that?
Is it hosted on Base44?
Everything's
So
Base44.
it's not even a WordPress site.
Nope, I don't own a single WordPress site for the first time since probably 2005.
Wow.
20 years of paying WP Engine or somebody else.
Hmm.
Um, and it is a good looking website that performs well, and it actually ranks decently for being a brand new site. But
Mm.
it's got so many core problems, right? The analytics code tests as if it works,
Mm.
but I get no real time data, right? I'm running Facebook ads to it. The Facebook pixel's working, but I go into Google Analytics and it shows no one's visiting the website. Then I go into Webmaster Tools, which has the code installed in the same place, and I'm seeing all the data. So it makes absolutely no sense. I've tried rotating the code out of multiple different header settings, and I still can't get it to work. And if you go to the blog and then go to don't go to the first blog post. I was working on that this morning and didn't finish it, but go to like the second one, and you can
Okay.
look in the URL and it says slug equals because I can't get a post directory to work.
I mean, the first thing I notice when I go to the blog page is I get the list of blog posts, and then I can't actually click the title of the blog post to open it up. I've got to
We got to
click
click
the
read more. Come on, Richard.
yeah, but you got to make the title clickable in 2025.
Well, I could probably fix that before we were off the call. I didn't even realize that.
Okay, so yeah, so the URL is weird. / blog post / slug. Um,
I've had a support ticket open for a month with them on that. No
so
solution.
was this blog post written by AI as well?
Yes, partially.
What are the implications of that for SEO? Like, would that hurt if you wanted to rank this blog post? Would it become harder to do that because it's an AI generated
No,
blog?
not necessarily, because if you really look at the structure of it, it's built with all of the best practices for LLM style SEO, whatever AEO, whatever you want to call that.
Okay.
And their indexing and their ranking, even with the slug problem. I'm still working on some of the schema. I cannot automate a sitemap. You have to manually update it, right? So while I do think that Base44 or vibe coding is good for landing pages, the idea that I could build out a CMS that replaces WordPress might have been a little premature.